Hey, what's going on everyone? How are you guys doing today? It's Non here, and welcome back to another new video. Today we're gonna be talking about legendary shards and the best way to get them. I know legendary shards recently have been in high demand thanks to the tribute haul, so today I'm gonna be telling you the best ways that you can increase your legendary shards reserves. So, anyways, let's just get right into it. And the best way to get legendary shards is gonna be by dismantling weapons. That's basically the way that we're gonna get most of our shards. Now though, where are we gonna find these weapons? And the easiest way to get some weapons to dismantle is to look into your vault. For some of you guys, the vault may have used a ton of shards from weapons and armor that you put in there, but you just kinda forgot about and never really took it out, never really dismantled it. So just go into your vault and do a bit of cleaning. Look for weapons that you don't really care about too much, or maybe in the past you thought it was a good roll, but now it's updated. Use weapons that you don't really value too much and you don't mind losing, or maybe use tier 1 weapons that you just pull out of the collection. Just delete those, delete some armor, and you're gonna be getting a lot of shards from some of the weapons that you may have in the vault. Cleaning your vault is definitely just gonna be the easiest way to increase your shards from whatever you're at. Also remember with cleaning your vault that if you have sparrows and ships in there, some of them do dismantle into legendary shards. Not all of them, some of them do dismantle into bright dust, but a lot of them actually do dismantle into legendary shards. So if you have some sparrows or some ships in there, try dismantling them, since even if you dismantle them, you will be able to pull them out of the collections if you really want them back. Okay, so now that we cleaned the vault a bit and got a bit of shards from there, let's move our attention to our shaders. Yes, the shaders. In case you guys don't know, some of the shaders actually do dismantle into legendary shards. You get 1 shard per shader, and depending on how many shaders you have, you could possibly get a lot of legendary shards from the shaders. The legendary shaders usually dismantle into either legendary shards or bright dust. So you dismantle a shader, 1 of each, and when you find the ones that dismantle into legendary shards, then you can go to Rahul and dismantle them in bulk. If you have something crazy like 500 shaders that dismantle into shards, then I think that you're gonna be pretty good. I actually did this pretty recently, so that's why I don't really have that many shaders, since usually now I just pull from the collections as I need them and I tend not to pull too many. So even if you delete a shader that you really like, you can just go to the collections and get it back. Okay, so now the best place after this that you can get some weapons so you can dismantle into shards is definitely gonna have to be the Vanguard Strike playlist. Yes, the Strike playlist. And this is because of a couple of reasons. The very first one is that weapons tend to drop quite a lot just while you're doing the strikes. You get a lot of legendary engrams using the middle of the strikes while doing them, since you're killing just so many enemies. So a lot of legendaries tend to drop. After that, there's also at least 1 legendary that drops from the end with the chests. It seems like there's always at least 1 that drops. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3, you really get lucky. And the chest will also drop some banger tokens, meaning that you could get those tokens for later, turn them into Zavala, get some packages, and then get more legendary shards that way. So when doing strikes, try to have a shield that has the Vanguard Scanner perk, which will let you get more tokens whenever you finish a strike. You usually get like 1 to 2 more tokens, which doesn't seem a lot at first, but as you do more strikes, they start to add up. Also, when doing strikes, if you have any boons to the Vanguard, they can also be very good when running the strikes, because when you activate one of these boons, there's a chance that you get an extra legendary when you beat the strike, or maybe you just get some extra tokens, 5 extra tokens from beating the strike, which is still pretty good. So either way, if you get an extra legendary or maybe use some extra tokens, you're still going to be building up towards getting more legendary shards. The boons also stack, so you have more people in your fire team and you're all activating boons. There's multiple chances of you getting some legendaries at the end, or maybe use a ton of tokens that you can use for later to get some more legendaries that way. You get some legendaries from doing the strikes, you get legendaries at the end after beating the boss, and some tokens, and then you could turn those tokens into Zavala for more legendaries. So you can see how that would start to add up and you'll be able to get more and more legendary shards. This also works to an extent with the Crucible, and if you're someone that likes to play Crucible a lot, and just have a ton of Crucible tokens, then you could also just turn them all into Shacks, and just get a lot of legendaries that way. You really start to build up your legendary shards. You turn in all your Crucible tokens. Since Crucible tokens don't really have much value, you don't really use them for anything. If you play a lot of Crucible, you probably already have all the Crucible weapons. So turning your tokens to Shacks, turning your tokens to Zavala, and you're gonna get some legendaries that way. And if you decide to go with the Crucible side, you also remember to activate Abundant Crucible every time you go into a match, so you can get some tokens or some extra legendaries. And those are pretty much the best ways to get some legendary shards. They're definitely gonna take some time. It's not gonna be just a fast process, but if you put a couple hours into it, you're definitely gonna get a lot of legendary shards from it. But anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like in the video, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel in case you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video or stream, whatever it ends up being. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.